Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for our final Hell of a Friday, at least for the foreseeable future, as we don't know exactly what day the new episode is going to drop, but with today's video, we are officially caught up. Because today, we're going to be checking out Just Look My Way. Just like you guys suggested, I waited until after I finished the last episode in order to watch this, and I'm excited to see what all the fuss is about. As always, guys, if this is also your first time checking this out, I highly recommend doing it without me reacting over top of it so you can enjoy it for yourself. I have a link down in the description to the original video down below, so go check it out. And once you have, get back over here. And for you guys who've already seen it, I hope you enjoy this reaction. If you do, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, because we will indeed be back for the new episode when it drops later this month. And I am super excited. With that all said, guys, let's go ahead and hop into Just Look My Way. Here we go. Oh. Is that the crystal?
Expected an oath by blood to hold the tome, and the starlight passes overhead, fuels all the skills I've honed. I am a guardian, a watcher of these ancient rites, yet I find myself drawn from that path on those dazzling moonlit nights. Let me hold you, keep you close to me. I long to hear your voice, but dearest, I know better now. I must give you this choice. I can give you everything you need, or do you want to hear me plead? Just look my way, just look my way. Is there something more that I don't know, that you won't say till we've both grown cold? Just say, please stay, look my way. This unspoken contract, a deed we forged for mutual gain. If that's all this was when you're not here, what is this rooted pain? I don't care that you're of lower station, or primed to sate my dark temptations. Why can't you understand? Let me explain. And I'm terrified as I cry to make these feelings true. What's left for me and my broken heart if I cannot have you? Unless it's me, and no matter what in this world I could give, it's not enough to get through the walls you've conjured up to live. Is this what you feel? Scorned by a realm that cannot comprehend what you are. So I'll grant you this mercy, this bind on our souls needs to end. I will try to make amends for making you means to an end. So look my way, please look my way. And if there's something more that I don't know, I'll save us both before we grow cold. If you'll stay and just say, look my way.
Holy fuck. So you guys definitely said like get the tissues ready, but good fucking god, man. That song Like, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, obviously, a lot of things are left up to interpretation, especially music, that is for one. But like episode 6, when I was talking about their relationship with why he reached out to Asmodeus, this song, like, at least my read on it initially, my gut initial reaction, it's exactly what I was saying. He's trying so hard to make this connection, to change things from where this started, what brought them together, and, prove that his feelings are true, that he feels these things beyond the quid pro quo that started this whole thing. And Blitz lives in this pocket. I love the visuals. I love all of Stolas's musical numbers, especially the celestial elements of a lot of them. And it's just beautiful. But in that vast expanse, there's that loneliness that comes with it. Him talking about him being like charged with watching over the stars when all he wants to do is share a glance with the person he loves right here. Not out there, but right here in front of him, with him. Like their positions, especially in this song, are so opposite of one another with where they are personally and interpersonally. He's got access to this never-ending expanse, this endless potential, but all he wants is that connection, something small, something intimate, something he can hold, someone he can hold. But meanwhile, Blitz is trapped in this small confines of the life that has been forced upon him and the cards that have been dealt to him, and the way that people have impressioned upon him, especially his father, on the way the world works. And then all this trauma and tragedy has locked his potential, locked his emotions in this pocket, in this shell that he has created for himself that he just can't break out of. And Stolas sees that so much that there's all of this, his wealth, his power, all of these things, and he just simply wants to right this wrong in the world, and that he even, unfortunately, and maybe even unwittingly, played a part in, and try to fix that and bring him out. God damn it, man. It's so good. But at the end of the day, he can't force that on him. To reiterate what I've said in a previous video, the whole point of him getting this crystal is to eliminate the transactional element of the relationship, the contractual element of the relationship, as he put it here. It's no longer this physical exchange so that you can get the book. You don't need me to do that anymore. You can take this crystal, you can use it, and you don't have to come back to me for that. You can only come back to me for me if you want. Otherwise, you're free. You're free of this. If it can't be, if it won't be, if you don't want it, I'm not going to force it upon you. So here's this item that allows you to continue what you were doing without forcing yourself to go through all of this if it's not what you want. So Blitz has this, or will have that. So once he's handed this item, it will become his choice. The ball will finally be in his court, and that's the thing that always scares Blitz. Like, he tries to put the blame on the world itself and just the way things are so that he doesn't have to worry about the pain, the fear, and all of the emotions that comes with putting yourself on the line again, because he's been through that and it nearly destroyed his life. From another point of view, has destroyed his life, but he's on the mend now. The first step towards that was repairing that relationship with Fizz, because that is the core root of the majority of his trauma. If we can get past that, maybe he can start to heal, but it's all in his hands now. Stolas can't do everything for him. He can't force him into it. It doesn't change the fact that he wants him. He loves him, and he wants his gaze. He wants him to look his way, but he wants him to look his way of his own accord, not because he has to, not out of obligation. He needs it to be his choice and his desire to do so. If he doesn't reciprocate, if this is not what he wants, by giving him this crystal, he's free. He's free to leave. He's not going to make him stay. And if he truly loves him, the best thing he can do in that situation is let him go. It sucks, man. It's heartbreaking, being in that situation. But that's if things don't work out. Right now, that decision hasn't been made. Right now, we are on the fence, waiting for the second half of season 2 to figure out where this goes. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty nervous. I'm very anxious about it all. I feel like as much of a roller coaster as it may end up being, and it might be messy, but sometimes the best relationships are, and sometimes the deepest relationships have a lot of adversity, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of things to work through. But that's what makes them worth it in the end, is all that work you put into culturing it and building it up. I'm rooting for these two, man, because we know as the audience with the omniscient point of view where we get to see the things the characters don't get to see. We know Blitz cares. We know he cares. Once that shell comes down, once that crust of that moon cracks open and he's free to be himself, once he lets that part of himself out of this cage, his potential can become limitless, just like with Stolas. And they could help each other transcend anything they could have done alone. I'm so scared to be hopeful, but I feel hopeful, and it makes me scared, man. It's the fucking loop of torment. I don't really know what else to add at this point, man. I feel like this song just beautifully encompasses all aspects of their relationship. I'm really curious to see how this all plays out. So with that said, guys, I want to know what you guys think. How do you all feel? What was your interpretation of the song? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. I hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, because we will be back for season 2, part 2, when it comes back later this month. And I am so excited and nervous and anxious to see where this all goes. And I don't know if my heart can take it, man. I really, really do not know. Make sure, if you haven't, support the original video. Again, I'll have a link down below. And before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends. Manny Sherritt, Ryan Karen, York Coruscant, Milito, Robert Anguiano, Jeffrey Hale, Jake Contrell, Eric Official, Casey Wood, Russell Crockett, Justin Smith, Amy Becca, Brendan Boyd, and Zachary. Thank you guys so much for continued support. That's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.